So this is the assembly that soon uploaded, and I have basically created a position representation and just dragging around, and following comments come to mind. So this is draggable, but of course this prop is now out of its proper position. So this is one thing. Also, if we override ground and override ground here, we see that because these props are not constrained, we are able to force this assembly into the position it should not be, according to what was defined. So this is the first thing. So this needs another definition. I need to quickly solve it. I will have this visibility. Yeah. So because assembly is out of limits, it's now in a state where it is hard to get it back on track. Let's just do undo. And another thing is about the constraints themselves. We have a base here that is constrained to the pin. This is basically something to consider in the long run, but if we examine how this is constructed, we see there is a slot in fact rather than hole. So in real life this element could move to allow accommodation for various distance between the axis or the face of this shattering in relation to this beam, because this distance was varying along the forward. So it was then tied to the wall after the shattering was assembled. Also, I'm not sure how this is constrained. So it's basically a mate, axial mate, but in reality it was only supporting on this edge. So effectively, because it was not fixed for rotation, this threaded rod here could rotate on this surface. So basically it was a point contact. It was designed like this, and also this had a some degrees of freedom, but for the simplification it is not probably done yet, because generally the assembly that I have uploaded is one of the variations of the assembly from back then, when I and other people were working on the assembly and trying to make it work. So basically, limits for the props need to be operational for small ones and for big ones, because only then this assembly will not be able to be flipped into the angles that produce a valid solution but not valid for a human.